Good day guys, how you all doing? This is NKD Smart View. So right about today I'll be going on to implement the new system which as of on the 12th of this month I posted that we've actually gotten a new system, and right about today we'll be going on to implement it on a live gameplay. Now this system technically goes with using your recent draws in line with what? Your statistics, and then getting in a good gameplay. As I've always stated, a good gameplay is known by how many draws you can go through profitably, not by winning every 100 in a 100 gameplay. If you can get a 70-80% out of 100, it is actually very much good to go in. So right about now we will start up with our gameplay. Let's commence. After this gameplay and I make analysis and we will go in proper. All right. Okay, a second on that. So right about now, the system has said I should be going on the color red. 110 and 28 is good enough. Now this system actually goes with you finding out and eliminating. First of all, in this system you eliminate the color, then you eliminate numbers. So with that you can be able to get a higher chance of a gameplay on the longer term. Now you see these numbers that I just take in now, it has won at this period. We call this the lucky numbers. These are the reigning numbers for this period. What I mean by that is the fact that this particular number 11028, according to what I explained on the tutorial videos, is going to be repeated for a period of time. The reason why this is being done is because there's something called the max win streak. Now a max win streak for a BETZERO means the amount of time it takes a particular number not to come. That is for the BETZERO. For the color, it means the amount of time it actually takes a number to appear. That is for the Bet9ja. Then on the color is the amount of time that a particular color was coming instantaneously, consecutively for a period of time. So according to what I stated there now, this number 11028 is called the lucky number or the reigning number for this period. Hence, all you'll be doing now is to repeat these numbers at a given point, either number 1, number 10 or number 28 according to selection is going to fail, and at that point you go in to reanalyze. My color, the color I've deleted now is color green. I have nothing to do with color green. That is how the system works. You have nothing to do with the color green throughout my gameplay. Whenever I make a fail on my color red, I will go in to reanalyze. I'm not reanalyzing the entire system at this point. I've evicted green already. All I should be analyzing is if to change the color that got lost or entirely change from red to blue. That's all I'll be doing. So 11028, we got what? The game won for the third time. So we continue on this right now. It's actually a system that implements the hot and cold period of the gameplay of BETZERO. So you know, in the gameplay of BETZERO, you have the hot period, you have the cold period. The hot period is a period whereby a number, a color is consecutively appearing. You see that particular number, that particular color appearing all the time. While a cold period is a period whereby that number or color hardly occurs. In this case, going over to the BETZERO max win streak, the number 1 has a max win streak of 23. That means for the last 23 draws, we have not seen the number 1 appeared. So in the case that you played number 1, 2 and 3 here, the max win streak is 23, 18, 34. That means for the past, so this is actually 1 here. Let's just go in to mistake it. So if you had played the numbers 1, 2 and 3 for the past 18 games, if we pay respect to the lowest, which is the number 2 there, you find out that for 18 draws straight, it was a winning game. That is the principle that this particular strategy is based on. The first thing you need to know is the color to eliminate. We have eliminated the color green. We have eliminated the color green. Second thing you have to do is to know what particular color to stake at a period. If we had been staking on blue, as you can see here, ID 67, you have 5 blue occurring. Likely if we have been staking on blue, it would have hit us out at a point. If we were staking on green, also there is so much occurrence of green. So 110 and 28. Despite we having 4 reds here, it did not still touch into our numbers. As you know, numbers are ranked from 1 to 49, all colored to 48. So each individual color has 16 numbers. Each individual color, red, blue, and green, has 16 numbers. So we are still right here on the color red, and we'll continue on the color red according to what I can visually see right now. We would still continue with the color red. So explaining what I was speaking on, the number 1, 2, and 3 has 23, 18, and 34 as its max win streak. That means if from 18 draws ago we decided to play the 1, 2, and 3 each in every gameplay, we would have had a whole 18 draws of a gameplay that we had no loss. So right about now, this should be the 6th or 7th time that the number 1, 10, and 28 is not coming. It can continue like this for the next 10, 15 draws. Let's check out the statistics for it. So number 1 has a max win streak of 23. Number 10 has a max win streak of 22. And number 28 has a max win streak of 34. At a given point, one of these 3 numbers will definitely come, 1, 10, or 28. At that point, we have to then change either the entire color red at that given stage, or we just change out a particular number in the 3 numbers. So one of them is going to happen at least soon during this video, or very soon. So that is it there. Number 7 appeared, number 10 appeared, 43, 16. So number 10 actually what took us out. Let's be fast on getting a recovery right now. Are we to continue with the color red? Let me check it out quickly. Alright, we are switching over to blue. So we're switching over to blue. So going in now for a recovery here, we are switching out from color red to blue. One color that we will not touch during this our gameplay entirely is the color green. We have nothing to do with the color green. So 8, 14, and 17 is the next number. So we got the number 8 here. We're going in now for the 3rd recovery. And according to our martingale staking, we do not see a chance whereby once or 2 times is not enough for recovery. So removing the color 8 now. Removing the number 8. Alright, so our recovery should be made right about now. So that is how the system works. At a point, you will have a particular change in the color. Now, the reason why this is actually acting this way, why we had to go through the first phase where the 10 failed, second phase where we had an 8 failing, is because we are about to change our lucky numbers. At the point of change, there might always be some kind of deviation. As you can see now, 14, 17, 20. What will happen in the next few minutes? At the point of change, that is the period whereby you can have a chance of going through the process of recovery once or 2 times. Though, as I stated, recovery goes as high as for the first gameplay, second as recovery, third as recovery, fourth as recovery. So after you make a loss to your lucky numbers, in this case which we lost because of the appearance of the number 10, secondly, we went in for a change, which was a total change of both colors and both numbers, which we included number 8, which eventually came out. Now, our next lucky numbers, for the fact that we have 14, 17, and 20, can continue in this stage of appearance up until the next few 5, 10, 15 draws. We cannot say. Now you can see that this has worn out once again, 14, 17, and 20. Now these lucky numbers, we will keep on staking on them up till the next few minutes. So for the next few minutes, it should go in. As you saw the first batch of numbers, number 1, number 10, and number 28, we played that out for up to 7, 8 draws because we did not start up the gameplay rather early. Each of those numbers had a 20 something max win streak value. That means if we had been in 20 something minutes ago, we would have won straight 20 something draws. Now another thing to note also is that whenever you are playing your game, as I stated, we are eliminating the color green. We are eliminating the color green. You should know when to leave out your gameplay. Now this is it, 14, 17, 20. The lucky numbers will continue appearing like this because we've had a total change. The only period whereby you go through the period of let's say losses or recovery is first of all when you're about to change from a particular number or color. That is number one. Then secondly, when you are to solidify that change. Once that change is solidified, as you saw, we were about to change out from red due to the loss in the number 10 on ID 70. By ID 71, we had the occurrence of number 8 also failing for the second time. By ID 72, we got our 3 lucky numbers now, 14, 17, and 20, and we would continue on those 3 numbers up until there is a fail. But as I stated, we have nothing to do with the color green for now. So 14, 17, 20, we stake it. We have nothing for now to do with the color green. Now the question that should arise is, how exactly should I know when to stop? Because this system goes that way. It tells you that for now, to maintain a safe gameplay, avoid the color green. Now, when should you actually stop your gameplay? You stop a gameplay like what I'm currently seeing on the game screen. I should be going in for reanalysis very soon, very soon. So right about now, according to the signals on the screen, according to what I can see, it is high time to stop this gameplay and reanalyze. Sometimes after reanalysis, you have to wait for the next few minutes to get a new gameplay before you can then continue. So 14, 17, 20. So you can see what happened now. Both 14 was present, both 20 was present. I should be leaving this game. I should be leaving this game due to the purpose of videos. That was the reason why I've not left since. But this final game here, I shouldn't even have played it at all. So I will stop the gameplay at this. I'm not going any further. Reanalysis is needed in this gameplay, and according to what I can see here, I will be needing up to 10-15 minutes for the reanalysis to come in. Then once that phase is gone, I can then go into continue my gameplay. But anything I'm doing right now is not going to work. The whole system on the screen now tells me that your gameplay is over. This is game over. Stop here. Even the last game I played on ID 76 wasn't supposed to have been staked in any way. Wasn't supposed to have been staked. So we'll be ending this video here. The next few minutes I'll be making my reanalysis and getting a new entry.